Jambaline set moya. Hey, jamba jamba.
More and more cable customers are getting their cable internet package upgraded for free.
I paid 3 months and I got upgraded from Flash to Bolt. So now I'm actually paying less for more.
Yes, up to double speeds and savings of up to $200 per month just for using your card to pay your bill.
I had this Bolt package, then I got this Platinum card and I paid my bill with that. They have upgraded me to Strike, which is almost double the speed now.
All it takes is a little loyalty. Use your Cable Platinum Loyalty MasterCard to pay 3 consecutive cable bills.
I was upgraded from Flash to the Bolt after paying my bill on time for 3 consecutive months, and I'm now enjoying the free upgrade.
To keep the upgrade, just continue using your Platinum Loyalty Card to pay your cable bills. Pay your bill in-store or online at www.thecable.net. Sign up for the Cable Platinum Loyalty Card today and get more. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome to episode 50. 50. We're 50 years young. 50 episodes young. Can you imagine? Last week we had a first, and we featured someone from another island, and that was an amazing experience. And that was when I had the lead reporter and anchor 284 Media and the BVI. That's Javon Crystal Wilson, and her task was to also bring good news to the show, which went pretty well, and both of us had a fair amount of good banter, and in keeping with that good idea, I've decided to do the same with my guest for tonight. My guest is none other than Vernon A. Springer, and he's going to come on and kind of be a bit of a co-host. We're going to have a little bit of banter before the conversation / interview, or whatever you guys want to call it. And so I'm hoping that you guys can see him. He was a veteran in these parts. Oh, I can see Mr. Springer. He's springing us surprises all the way from Antigua, man. Vernon, thank you so much for agreeing to co-host this segment before our interview. How you doing, man?
Hey, good evening to you, man. And it's lovely to be on the same platform with you. Congratulations on number 50.
Yes, man. So, I mean, look, what is that in cricket? 50. Is there anything spectacular about the number 50? All right, so we're half century. Right. So, see, that's serendipity right there. You were meant to be on the show when we're hitting. Listen, I'm very ignorant when it comes to cricket. When we hitting sixes, and that's what you call it? You hit sixes?
When you're hitting sixes and fours, the objective really, where you leave your mark is when you score a century. So I want to wish this program all the best. And hopefully I will be on maybe by the time you reach 100 the next time around.
Right. Awesome sauce, man. So, I'm going to start off with a little bit of good news, and it's a bit homegrown. Our very own Amia Clark will be competing in her first ever Olympics before this show is over. Now, she is currently at she currently attends the University of Akron as a student athlete, and she is home to the Fast Twitch Track Club here in St. Kitts. And she's going to be running the 100 meters and just attained a silver medal at the NACAC Under 23 Games, and also a former Carifta athlete. So she definitely has our support. And before this show is over, we hopefully will deliver good news that she made it on to the next round. I think that's a lot of good news. Springer, what's going on? Good stuff on your end. If you want to comment on that, you can go ahead and comment. But tell us what's up. What's popping?
I think it's a good start for the show, because we're talking about track and field, and for our athletes in the OECS, we're going to be rallying, and the rest of the Caribbean athletes.
Right.
And to talk about the Olympics, I think we really want to salute Bermuda, because the good news is that Flora Duffy at age 33 won the Caribbean's first Olympic gold medal this Olympics. So we really want to salute the folks from Bermuda, because as you know, our forefathers and our grandmothers and so would have gone to Bermuda years beyond us and would have done real well. Folks from St Kitts and Nevis. So, to me, it's really a major achievement. And because you're talking track and field, Aminoti, I want to let you know that I understand that you are planning on participating in the Masters competition one day.
Yes.
The Yasko Sports Complex has been officially certified by the World Athletics governing body. So there are now 3 athletic facilities right here in the Leeward Islands. One in Nevis, Kim Collins Track and Field Athletic Stadium, St Kitts, and we now have the Yasko Sports Complex. So you know what's happening? Masters around, I know for sure that I'll be seeing you in Antigua and Barbuda. And if I'm not seeing you in the Masters, maybe you might be good enough, you and along with Delaware in the league, compete in the OECS competition, because Antigua and Barbuda want to host and they want to have a revival, the OECS Track and Field Championship.
Oh, sweet. When I did talk to them last year, I was like, listen, I think Delwyn he's still fit. Dolly's still fit. Virgil, I saw her trying a thing on the track this year. And there's a bunch of us old heads who can still, who can still run.
Hello. Don't like that word. Take that out of your vocabulary.
Senior athletes.
Not even senior. Athlete. You're an athlete for life. Nothing can change that.
All right. So, speaking about that, I wanted to actually have a little bit more discussion on mental health and athletes, because that's been in the news. And I'm going to give you guys a little story about me in this regard. The year was 2003, and I was having my breakout year finally. I'd only run the 400 meters for 2 years prior to that, and this was supposed to be like my year. I was clocking 48 seconds that year until Kansas relays, and I raced against my track nemesis, Kevin Disgusting Otterton, at the Kansas relays. And I mean disgusting in a way of respect, because he always beat me. Even though when I was faster than him, he always found a way to beat me because he got in my head. Anyway, lo and behold, he brought out the best of me in that race. I broke 48 seconds for the first time. He beat me. I think he ran 47.6 and I ran 47.8. And 2 weeks later, I ran 47.3 in the prelims at the conference championship, and 47.01, placing 5th. Now, the time needed to qualify for the Pan Am Games was 47 flat. I hit 47.01, and that inspired me to say, I'm going to break 47 seconds by the time, Pan Am's is around, But now I made it to regionals and only ran 47.18. Didn't make the finals. And then I chose to miss my brother's wedding to pursue that elusive sub 47 time, but the NACAC meet was called off, and I was devastated to see my season end like that. And the subsequent year, I opened my season with a bang, fastest time indoors, and despite protesting against running the 200 meters at the next meet, I ran it, injuring my hamstring with 50 meters to go, finished first, having jogged the last 50, and in the best shape of my life. Again, I had to take a back seat because I had to recover. Despite that time off the track, came back and I ran 47 seconds indoors. Conference finals, raced so well, despite placing 4th, everybody now is going to be trouble outdoors. Proceeded outdoors, in the best shape of my life, and then a few days before conference, hamstring injury. Still on a bum leg, made the finals. Still able to run 47 on the first leg. And then regionals, only managing just a mere 47.10. This pattern repeated itself for subsequent years in track, never quite enjoying the breakthrough I felt I was destined for. And it made for some very dark moments in my years in track. And that tinge of defeat and hopelessness, knowing that you work, and you don't see the results, are hard to deal with. And we're going to fast forward to what's going on with the athletes who are competing on the highest level now, to see them finally showing that they're vulnerable and they're human, and admitting that they need mental breaks. First it was Naomi Osaka, and then the shocker came from Simone Biles, who always seemed confident and prepared and always perfect, and yet she felt she needed to take time off to focus on mental health. Now, as I have this platform, I'm here to let all of us know that we need